Guys, it's Daniel from DashClicks. In this video, I'm going to go over best SEO practices to rank your website. So I'm going to give you some overview into things that you really need to focus in on, okay? Let's get started. So number one is you need to optimize your website based on topic clusters versus keywords. Here's an example. So you have a target audience, broad, vague. It consists of a ton of people generally. And let's say your target audience is people who like puppies. Well, that's pretty much everybody. But they also have different types of people, different type of age groups that like puppies, different type of hobby that people who like puppies do. An example would be this. Instead of writing a blog for your general audience saying puppies are amazing, we actually find a cluster of topics that would target people, like a subcategory of your audience, of people who like to surf with their dogs. That would be a more specific topic cluster, and there's other topics too. People who like to ride bikes with their dogs. So you kind of see how you can like separate this because they have different behavior cycles, different interests, different hobbies, different habits. So you can really broaden your customer target audience. There you go. By actually categorizing subcategories of the audience into topic clusters. So you get more specific topics out of it that you can turn into blogs and stuff and hit more people, generate more traffic, that kind of thing. Okay, number two, write long form content. Okay, for some reason, long form just performs better than short form. And if you have more information in an article, it's more information that search engines get to index. Number three is create a diverse backlink portfolio. This is sort of self-explanatory. You don't want just a backlink portfolio that's kind of just singular and has one direction. You're only doing kind of, certain types of things. It's not really natural and it might flag your site. So you want to make sure you have a lot of diverse backlink portfolio to help you rank higher. Number four, if you watched any of my other videos, I always kind of bring this up, and this sort of goes part and parcel with just running a business, which is whatever you're executing, you need to measure. Because when you measure it, you can see what decisions you need to make moving forward. So always measure your SEO performance. Number five is improve your user experience of your website. Search engines are smart. They know if your website doesn't look good, if it doesn't function well, and therefore they can just make the assumption that people won't enjoy being on it, and they'll actually penalize you for that. This is a huge update. Number six is a BERT update. So I'd actually recommend type in Google BERT update. It'll really show you examples of how search results are changing to become more specific, more user intent. I mean, really, really like a huge update. So check it out. You'll kind of see what I'm saying, but really understanding the new BERT update because that is going to affect the way you do your SEO. Number seven is add lots of relevant data that users want. This, again, goes hand in hand with your SEO strategy. Your SEO strategy is really giving search engines the format that they want and the type of content they want you to produce and stuff. But they also want you to give relevant data to users, and especially to users that want that data. Because if they want it, they'll consume it, they'll click on your site, you'll get a lot of traffic, therefore you're validated to move up in the rankings. Number eight is improve your page load speed. This goes with user experience, actually. Your page load speed is like the fundamental reason why you're going to rank higher. And it kind of all starts from there, because if you have the best website that converts at 100% conversion rate, everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. If it takes forever to load, people will bounce off. Okay, you have to make sure you have a really fast load speed. It's great for everybody. Number nine is optimize your website for voice search. Now here's another thing that's happening right now. Like different companies have their voice modules. Amazon has theirs, Google has theirs. And so more and more people are getting familiarized, and that's sort of the future actually, is voice control. So you got to make sure that your site is set up and optimized for voice search, because a lot of people might find your site, especially moving forward in the future, using like these modules, which is primarily voice. Number 10 is create rich snippets. So when you create rich snippets, which basically shows up in the search results, you need to make sure you have proper keywords. You need to make sure you have strong headlines, because this is something that people are going to make a decision on if they want to click on your listing or not. Number 11, this might be overlooked a lot too, but optimize for local searches. here's actually really cool information to know. Almost 50% of searches include users seeking information about local businesses and stores and their opening and closing hours, phone numbers, and locations on a map. Massive. So make sure you also have your site, you have your business location in there, and it's optimized for locality, because you're really missing out on traffic if you're not. Number 12, leverage video content. Just like here at DashClicks, what we do is we usually create a blog and we tie that to a video. And I'll make a video to supplement that blog, and we insert it. So people can find this blog through the search engine. They can find it through Google video searches. They can find it through YouTube. You can see how this kind of branches out into different channel sources or traffic sources. Number 13 is leverage social listening. So social media, they are basically becoming search engines. More and more people are using social media to find product, to find answers, to find tutorials, videos, that sort of thing. So leverage social media with linking to your site, creating content, backlinking it to your social channels, sending traffic from social to your website. It's really, really important. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you sign up for your forever free DashClicks account, and I'll see you in the next video.